In this episode, we're talking about Mayweather versus McGregor and the press tour that's going to be coming to Toronto. Welcome to the DO Boxing Show. Thanks for tuning into another episode. I'm your host, Dameon Okposio, and we're going to be talking about Mayweather versus McGregor and the awesome promotional event that it's going to be. Why is everybody so excited? Because of what these guys have done in past promotions. So whether you're going to give the credit to Mayweather, you're going to give the credit to Al Heyman, he knows how to make an event exciting, and that's what promotion is. Not just preaching to the converted, because the people in boxing, they're going to have their minds made up and they're going to buy or not. They're going to make that decision right away as soon as the fight's made based on who they're interested in. And usually when you get people that really know something, there's a little bit more complacency there. You know, they found ways to kind of watch things for free, so you might not necessarily get your dollar value. What you always want to do as a promoter is promote to people outside of what you're doing and try and bring new blood in. And those are the people that are really going to pay, because they're going to find it exciting, something different from the norm. So, that's what this event is. I think, in my personal opinion, that it's going to boost boxing, and I think it brings a lot of attention to the sport of boxing. I think now it's not a question of whether the fight of Mayweather and McGregor is going to hurt or help boxing. I think it's up to the people in boxing to use it as a platform to do whatever they want to do, because more eyes are on the sport now. So now it's like, what are you going to do? How are you going to utilize this opportunity to make something even bigger? You can bash it and then look like somebody that is jealous or negative, or you can utilize the opportunity to grow something that you're doing, and ride the coattails per se of the wave of attention that's going to be coming. Anyways, getting down to further details about Mayweather and McGregor, the press tour is what this episode is about. Mayweather and McGregor, the press tour is hitting Toronto, Ontario, Canada, at the Air Canada Centre, and that's going to be on Wednesday, July the 12th. I think the time is from around 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. They were posting the times and then they took it down, but it's going to be around that time frame, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., or maybe longer, because originally the hours was stated for like 5 hours. It was going to take over a span of 5 hours. So I'm looking for further information on that. So it's going to be at the Air Canada Centre. I checked with the Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment. So on the Air Canada schedule, it doesn't show. It shows all the events, the music events that are kind of going to be coming up. There's lots of great musical acts that are going to be at the Air Canada Centre, and it posts a schedule before and after July the 12th, but there is no mention of the Mayweather-McGregor press tour on the Air Canada page. I talked to Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment. I talked to the management there. They said that UFC Canada is spearheading the press tour, so they're going to be the contact. I tried to get in touch with UFC Canada. The best I was able to do was leave an email and try and reach out to their media people and see what they were going to say, or see if they were going to give me any further information. I haven't heard back from UFC Canada yet, but it still seems like everything's a go for Wednesday, July the 12th at the Toronto Air Canada Centre. They still have to post the times, but I believe it's around the 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. mark is around the time frame when the press tour is going to be taking place. The fight itself, Saturday, August the 26th, Mayweather and McGregor made it happen right away. I know originally they were looking at September 16th, and Floyd Mayweather, not usually, always, since he's been in more control of his career and advised by Al Heyman, they always try and take the second week in September. they try and get around the Mexican holidays basically in May and in September to boost the fights and to get the best ratings out of it. Canelo Alvarez, Gennady Golovkin took September 16th date, and Oscar De La Hoya also knows that's going to be a great date. By the way, very low of Oscar De La Hoya to get on the media platforms and tell people not to buy something. I thought that was very low in terms of boxing. Some people might say that's fair game in business, but I can say personally that Oscar De La Hoya has lost a lot of fans from that move. It's never a good look to be hating on something. I think that again, when something is not going your way, you utilize that opportunity to try and boost yourself and capitalize on what somebody else is doing. But Golden Boy, you know what? They're one of the major promoters out there. Just do a better job of promoting. Just invest a little bit more. There's a lot of investment that's going into McGregor and Mayweather's event, and there's been a lot of investment that's gone into both of their careers, and that's how they have built the reputations that they have. When it comes to the UFC doing the UFC Embedded and the Ultimate Fighter or Showtime, HBO and Mayweather started the 24/7, but then crossing over to Showtime, Mayweather continued to do those documentaries, the all access for each of his fights. We need that. We need a 5-series HBO 24/7 for Gennady Golovkin and Canelo Alvarez. The public, the general public, still needs to understand who these guys are. You need to put information out there that's entertaining and free, and that's going to capture the public's imagination. To me, there just doesn't seem to be that investment by a lot of the promoters out there, including Rock Nation. Rock Nation has a lot of money. Jay-Z's been a mogul in the music industry, but you got to put in that investment, when it comes to the fights, because Kovalev Ward 1 and 2 should have been major events, but they require the investment in terms of the promotion. World tours. Who else is, as a promoter, has brought their fighters to Toronto promoting their fight in 2017? And there's been amazing fights in 2017, but I don't see a press tour announcing dates where De La Hoya, Golovkin, and Canelo Alvarez are going to be coming to Toronto. You got to hit the major hubs if you want to consider it a major fight. And if you got to go out to these places and pitch and have the fighters meet people if you want to have it be a major event or a major global event. So September 16th is going to be Gennady Golovkin, Canelo Alvarez, and that's why Mayweather and McGregor chose a closer date of Saturday, August the 26th. There is going to be another Golden Boy fight on that day. It's going to be Miguel Cotto versus Yoshihiro Kamagai. So that's going to be for a WBO super welterweight title. I think the heavy favorite is going to be, of course, on Miguel Cotto, because every time Kamagai has stepped up, he's lost, whether it's been to Jesus Soto Karass, Alfonso Gomez, Robert Guerrero, but he's still got an impressive record at 27-3-2 with 24 knockouts. He's a power puncher, and it's going to be a firefight with Miguel Cotto, however long that particular fight lasts. However, it's definitely going to be overshadowed by the Conor McGregor-Mayweather fight, because there hasn't been that much promotion about Miguel Cotto fighting Kamagai. It's going to be, the Mayweather-McGregor is going to be a great event. The details on the financials, there's been a lot of speculation out there, but one thing is for sure, guaranteed minimum for Floyd Mayweather is going to be $100 million. Guaranteed minimum for Conor McGregor is going to be $75 million. They signed confidentiality agreements where they're not supposed to talk about the financial arrangements or deals that they were able to work out. And so I think that we're not really going to know the real numbers until after the fight occurs anyways. But yeah, the Mayweather-McGregor press tour, Wednesday, July the 12th. Any new information that comes out, I'll definitely try and put it out there. And remember, if you have any questions related to boxing, send us a message through Twitter at DOKPOSIO, through email okposio@hotmail.com. And don't forget to subscribe through YouTube. You can also win prizes as well. So I've got a contest going on right now until July 20th. And just check out episode 483 of the DO Boxing Show. Episode 483 of the DO Boxing Show. But you have to be a YouTube member in order to be able to subscribe, in order to be able to enter the contest that I'm doing on my show. Sorry, I've got a little bit of a stuffed nose. And it doesn't take much. It's free. You don't have to post any content, but you do have to have a profile. And it's good to have a profile so you can comment and engage with other YouTube channels that are out there. You can create your favorites list if you see videos that you want to watch over and over again. But don't forget to subscribe to the DO Boxing Show. Thanks for tuning into this episode, and we'll catch you on the next one.